The Godfather of Isekai Anime is the title that is usually given in Mushoku Tensei. I swear to God, I'm not a big light novel fan. I tend to read some manga and I watch some anime, but never in my life I've read a Japanese light novel before. But everything I've heard about Mushoku Tensei is fucking amazing. My initial thoughts, especially after watching the first 3 episodes, was that it's just gonna be another isekai, you know? It really doesn't bring anything out of the ordinary. The protagonist got to the world as a baby, which is not essentially new, but it's not very often used. Again, very normal isekai, and for the first 3 episodes I was doubtful if I should even continue the show because I felt like it was just another isekai until a certain scene happened. And for people, it's the scene where Rudius finally went outside and they sort of talked about his bullying in his previous world. For me, it wasn't that. For me, it was when Paul cheated on his wife. Now, cheating in anime itself, it isn't very common. Of course, NTR is a tag in hentai, but in anime itself, it's not very common. And this scene where Paul and his wife and the maid was just talking and trying to decide what is going to happen shows me that the writer is a very competent writer and he knows how to write a story. He knows how to make a story interesting. Damn, it is one of the best written isekais of all time. As I've stated before, it's nothing special. It doesn't bring anything new to the table. But the thing that this isekai does, and not a lot of isekai do almost at all, is the amazing emphasis in the world building. Season 1 just finished a couple of weeks ago, and the fact that we haven't even realized what is the main villain in the whole show is and what's his main goal. To add to that, the mysteries in the world that we still haven't really accustomed to, and it's just so amazing. I find it fascinating, right? In theory, a magical world is very fascinating. You can literally make this world as insane, as crazy as you can. But every isekai that I've seen so far always puts it, you know what you're getting. It's sort of like a wasted potential. In theory, right? You can make this world as insane as you can. You can have fucking cars jerking off to fucking cows. You can legit make that a plot and you can make that as interesting as anything. Instead, you're sort of just put in this world and you, in the first 5 seconds, you know what it's going to be. It's going to have some base level of MMORPG. It's going to have a protagonist that has a certain weapon that makes him overpowered than other people, and we're going to have a protagonist that's struggle for a little bit, but by the end of episode 5, he's destroying every single little boss in the whole series. With Mushoku Tensei, it's not that. Again, they emphasize the world building. They emphasize Rudius' whole grind on just trying to be overpowered. The Roxy tutorship took about 4 episodes, which is about half of the fucking anime. I want you to put that into perspective. Half of the anime was just sitting in the house, not traveling to nowhere, not doing any crazy quests, not having a whole harem yet, but just grinding, studying the magic, so it will make it more believable that Rudius will be more overpowered later on the series. And of course, I can't talk about the anime without talking about the amazing waifus that are in this show. This show is a slow grind, as I've stated multiple times in this video. There is going to be a huge harem. They're slowly building this harem between Eris, Sylphie, and Roxy, and maybe the maid's sister. Look, man, I'm telling you right now, this show is nothing special, and that's not a diss to this show. It's actually a compliment on how amazing and refreshing it is for essentially not giving me anything new. It's just what good writing can really do to a good show. The animation in this anime is fucking superb. For the lack of, I guess, fight scenes in the whole show, the animation and the look of the whole show is just so fucking stunning, to the point where I feel bad pirating it off of GoGo Anime. The look and just the feel of the world is just so superb. I don't think you understand. Well, I was so shocked that they had a pan view of the world. I don't think you understand how rare that is in isekai anime, which is again insane. A pan of a world, especially in the demon world, is just fucking stunning and just puts you in perspective how big the desert is and how in danger Rudius and Eris is, and thank God to Ruijerd that he is there to guide these kids. It's an amazing anime, and I swear to you, I'll tell you right now, it's the best isekai I've ever seen in my entire life. And that is not a knack to other isekais. This is just clearly just another level than on any other isekai there is out there. To put it short, and I'm pretty sure you've heard this before, either in Twitter and either in a fucking Giguk video or either in anything, it's an isekai done right. It doesn't have an overpowered protagonist. There's not really a clear goal of the show where you're just like dying to kill the demon king. No, it's just Rudius trying to grind out the world and just discover it, and that's truly amazing. Adventure is to discover the world, not to kill the president of the United States. That's all I'm gonna say for Mushoku Tensei. If you haven't watched this show, what the fuck are you doing? That's it. Peace.